They say that sneezing is the nearest you can get to actually having an orgasm, and I agree. I do both into my hanky. Bad news, I'm afraid. Our test show isn't actually dead yet. Me and Jed had just laid down a new track, man. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Jump, 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 jump,
Frank.
Hamlet.
Give it some. To be or not to be? Do you want some or what? That is the question.
And it is a right blinding one as it goes down the right.
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Does one do one's bollocks? Or...
What, or like Stephen Redgrave, right?
Matthew giving it large.
Love it.
Or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them.
What do you mean, right? Outside, I'll give you a right slap, or what?
Yes.
Gotcha. Go on.
To die, to sleep, to croak, to kit. No more.
No, Brian Moore, 70s football geezer, leave it, all right?
To sleep, perchance to dream. Do I have a little kip? Aye, there's the rub.
Or do I have a little rub?
For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come? When we have shuffled off this mortal coil.
All right, I got you, Hamlet, right? Give it some of that.
After some of that.
Here you go, Mrs. Welps. You mind the step on the way out and give that lovely little daughter of yours a kiss from me.
Thank you, Mr. Blumberry.
All right, lover. Hello there, young Anthony.
Hello, Mr. Plumbury. Your van is parked on the yellow line. I'm afraid you're going to have to pay a fine.
Oh, dear. How's your mum?
She's well.
Got a couple of old pig's trotters in there for her.
Thank you.
There's some nice chicken livers for you, Vera.
Thanks, Mr. Plumbury.
Now, about this van.
All right. This time we'll turn a blind eye, eh? I'll see you around.
Bye then.
Bye-bye.
It's Reality Street. Okay. Today, I count up to 3. It's 1, 2, 3 lines of coke.
Welcome to Holiday Special. This week we're going to look at leisure weekends. And as nobody enjoys their leisure more than Quentin Traveller, I've asked him to come along with me.
Morning, Anna.
Hello. I don't know about you, but when I go on a leisure break, I like to get stuck straight into a full body workout. It's a really great cocktail. Cheers. What better than a slippery rub down? And all finished off with a nice hand shandy.
A cocktail.
Okay, let's see what facilities are on offer. Well, you can go for a brisk walk in the beautiful gardens.
Or you can go to the bar.
You can work out in the gymnasium.
What about a bar?
Take a dip in the pool.
Bra? Bar.
While Quentin unwinds in,
The bar.
you've discovered that the bar isn't the only place where you can enjoy a drink. But after an extremely long, hard day, it's time for the ultimate leisure activity of all, a good night's sleep. Ah, Quentin.
What? What are you talking about?
On a holiday like this, you're guaranteed to feel totally revitalised and arrive at breakfast feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. There are many opportunities to unwind on these leisure weekends. We've just shown you some of them. Haven't we, Quentin?
I always try better after a drink.
Mr. Plumbury.
Oh, there, young Anthony. Couple of chump chops for you there, boy.
All right, carry on, yeah.
Come on, wake up in there. I'm trying to wake up a friend of mine. Come on, wake up. Oh, look, here he comes now. Hi there, Dipso. How are you today?
Well, Lloyd, I'm an alcoholic. Breakfast! Oh dear, oh gone!
Don't cry, Dipso, don't cry. Because today is a very, very special day. Do you know what day it is?
Of course not. I'm an alcoholic. Are you freaking deaf or what? What?
Dipso, today is your birthday.
Hooray!
By the smell of things, it could be your last. But hey, look here. I've got you a special little present.
Ooh. Methylated spirit. My favorite. Gee, I'm so happy I could sing a song. I'm mother in the gutter, then I'm sick. The dogs all come along and have a lick. I don't want any coke or speed or horse or skag. I just want the juice from my brown paper bag. I'm glad that I've been living in an apartment because I am incontinent.
Hey, Dennis!
Oh, hi, Maria.
Keep the
a social worker.
Out your ass!
In this country, a lot of young men have lost a testicle because of infrequent checks. So make sure your checks arrive on time, or I'll cut your other collar off.
Hi, Jed.
Hi, Dave. Glad we found a window for this meeting.
Yeah. Mineral water, please.
Oh, Jed, what a nightmare, man.
15 years I've been locked up in here. I'd have gone mad if I couldn't watch the football.
Right, who's in charge of this little operation?
Hello there, young Anthony.
You're not connected with this, are you?
Afraid so. Got your promotion, I see. How's that old granny of yours? Partial to a nice bit of fresh kidney, as I recall.
Look, Mr. Conrad, sorry.
Go right nice and old baked pie, listen.
There's nothing here for us, lads. Come on, let's go.
Well, it's been a day of sporting action in and around London. Let's find out what happened with Rob.
Good and bad news, Rob. England's Jim Randall scored a perfect 5 in the first period of extra time, but dropped back later on when his goggle filled up in the second modem. From then on, it was all downhill all the way, and he had to blow off for the 15th, Rob. He's now lying 108th behind Gobbler.
What about Bustier, Rob?
Well, Rob Bustier is now ranked second hardest in the world since he beat Matt's Cubicle. He thumped 3 Trevors in the first rumba and then put in a quite enormous boner in the fourth. At one point, he was asked for new crimpers, but he was consistent up front, and his wrist action has never looked better, Rob.
Would you say he's unstoppable, Rob?
I'd say he's unstoppable, Rob.
Well, thanks for that.
On this form, he could well be the man to take the red scarf from Lilycrap. And of course, if he does that, he'll be looking to Oslo in June to lift the triple skirt.
The cheek of the man. But that's no mean achievement, Rob.
No mean achievement indeed, Rob. If you remember the last time the triple skirt was held by one man, that man was Vasco Toddy in 81.
I remember it as if it were yesterday.
No, it was 81, Rob.
Thank you for that, Rob. And, right, finally, well, it's controversy over some of the sporting clothing to be worn by a competitor.
That's right, Rob. The man in question is the American Floyd Piles.
Trust him, Rob.
You can't, Rob. Piles has always been a bit of a maverick. You may remember he once called a judge an estuary of farts. Well, today he showed up in a lycra snood, and that really was too much for many of the old traditionalists. However, the sports ruling body Alfalfa has given Piles the go-ahead, and he'll be back on thrush number 1 tomorrow, angling for the furry cup, Rob.
I certainly wouldn't mind seeing that, Rob. Thanks very much indeed, Rob.
Thank you very much indeed, Rob.
Ta-da! J. Poppy. One luxury studio flat. Ideal for a student.
Hello.
Yes, it has all the mod cons. TV.
That's a telescope.
Yeah, and you can see right into Mr. Richardson's front room with it, yeah. Perfect for late night satellite viewing. Yeah, bit of a technique to keep the telescope still with the one hand, if you know what I mean. The boudoir. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to charge for any spillages. Now, my last tenant, Mr. Grayson, had chronic bronchitis. Made me a very rich man. Now then, here's the sink. The luxury face flannel. And, of course, the bidet.
Very nice.
Now, you'll have to share the bathroom with me.
Dare I ask what that's for?
The plug hole. At my age, I tend to shed a lot of body hair.
Yeah, sure. Look, thanks for showing me.
No, there's more. The couple who live next door are very, very quiet, especially for newlyweds. So, you'll have to use this. Oh, the sound of nylon against flesh.
Yeah, look, thanks for showing me the room, but I really don't think so.
No, the rent is only £8 a week.
£8? Yeah, look, all right, I'll take it. I've only got a tenner.
Oh, right, I'll give you some change. I'm sure I've got a couple hanging around in here somewhere.
Yeah, why don't we leave it? Take it off next week's rent. Yeah, it'd be easier. Yeah.
Marvellous, we have a deal.
Yeah, thanks.
Professor Chalfont, your new roommate.
Enchanté.
Enjoy!
You have been found guilty of serial murder, high treason, and trying to pervert the course of justice. I have no alternative but to give you 25 life sentences to run concurrently. Nice bit of sirloin. Suspended.
Thanks, Dickie. You all right?
Yeah.
Very quiet today.
Well, actually, there's something I've been meaning to tell you for some time, actually.
Not another dirty joke, is it?
Actually, I don't quite know how to break it to you.
Well, just come out and say it, Gav. I mean, can't tell your best friend. Who can you tell?
Yeah, well, that's a problem. I've got a new best friend. What? But I didn't plan it. It just happened.
How long has this been going on for, then?
3 months.
3 months? You mean for the last 3 months you've been coming around my house drinking my beer, and all that time, behind my back, you've been matey with somebody else?
I couldn't help it. It was a case of best friends at first sight.
Do I know this person?
Dickie.
Dickie? Oh, Gareth, come on, anybody else but Dickie. Do you know how many best friends he's had?
I don't care! I care, it's a real thing. I mean, we talk about everything. Football and everything.
Well, we can talk about football, you know we can.
No, we can't, Norman.
Yes, we can. A square ball, man on. Free shot. Well, whatever it is, I don't know.
Look, Norman, sorry. We've just drifted apart. The spark has gone.
We can get the spark back, I know
We can't. It's over. Look, I just don't want to hurt you anymore.
You're not hurting me.
I am.
You're not.
Look, I am. I just hope that in the future, although we're not best friends, we can be passing acquaintances.
What's picking up that I haven't got?
When I was a little geezer, my old man said to me, these words well nice of wise advice as I sat upon his knee. He whispered in my shell like these words straight from his heart. You can beat an egg, you can beat a rug, but But you can't be a real good fart. So better happening.
Well, not.
Better happening. Don't do you not just drop your gut, it's better happening.
Just drop a cushion creeper or a silent but deadly. Please show off when you blow off, it's better happening. I say.
What do you say?
My dog has got no nose.
Good, and he can't smell this sex.
I felt this telltale gurgle down in my chutney locker. I heard a squeak, I smelt a leak. My God, it was a shocker. This bloke sitting next to me, his face began to burn. He said,
Don't you fart in front of my wife.
I said, what, was it her turn?
It's better happening.
When your anus patch, just let it out.
It's better happening. If the vicar's visiting and you can't keep it in,
Just unclog them, blame the dog. It's better happening.
now people throughout history were prone to blowing off. Archimedes said Eureka, 'cause he done a trouser cough.
Napoleon needed drop one, then he met his Waterloo. And Tarzan wears a loincloth in case he follows through.